Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hi, students. I'm your new teacher.
Aunt Sally, what are you doing with my Chromebook?
Well, you left it on the couch, so I want to teach your students.
What are you going to teach them?
About exponents.
Exponents?
Yeah.
And what? What are you going to teach them? And parentheses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aunt Sally, I think it's time for you to go.
But why? I don't want to go.
Aunt Sally, I have to teach a lesson. It's time for math.
Why can't I teach the lesson?
Do you know something about order of operations?
Well, no. But
okay. Well, Aunt
it's
Sally.
probably back in my brain somewhere.
Okay. Well, Aunt Sally, let me teach the kids about order of operations.
I guess I'll go.
Okay. Say bye to Aunt Sally.
Bye.
Hi, guys. We're going to start chapter 13 today, and it's order of operations. And a way to help you remember it is called Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. So excuse my dear Aunt Sally for taking my Chromebook and starting the lesson. Okay, so let's start the lesson. I hope you like my little cartoon here. Okay, so the cartoon says, Mommy, you should see his math. He has to know numbers and letters to do it. So some of what we're getting into is algebra. And sometimes the math problems have letters in them. All right, so there's some vocabulary that you have to know with topic 13. Some of the words that you'll hear is numerical expression, and it's basically a math sentence with numbers and sometimes letters. It's not the same as equation. Equation has the equal sign. This not necessarily has an equal sign in it. Evaluate, when you're talking about algebra, it just means to solve, find the answer. And when I ask for the operation, they're asking you, is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and that's called your operation. So we're going to talk about order of operations, which ones you do first. And we remember it as please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's the acronym. And what you would do is you would do any parentheses first in the problem. And then you would do exponents. And if you remember, exponents are the numbers to the small power. Multiply or divide depending on what's first, just like you were reading from left to right, and add or subtract depending on which one you see first. So here's an example of a problem with parentheses. Sometimes you'll see some with braces, and you can think of braces that are on your teeth. They kind of look like braces, and then brackets are more square. So you would do parentheses, then braces, then brackets. You kind of work yourself from inside out. So in this problem, first thing we would do is the parentheses, which would be 5 times 6, which would be 30. And then you do what's in the brackets, 30 plus 4, which is 34, and then plus 2. So the answer would be 36. Exponents would be the next step. And as you remember, it's the base to the power. And when you see an exponent with a number, it's that number times itself, how many times the exponent tells you how many times. So it would be 2 times 2 times 2. And a lot of times we saw it with tens, 10 to the power of 3. That's when we would just add the zeros. Then you would do multiply or divide depending on what you see first. So if I were reading this problem, I would say parentheses, no. Exponents, no. Multiply or divide, well, there's a division problem first. So we would do this first, left to right. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then we go over to the multiplication. 4 times 12 is 48. 48 plus 1 would give you 9, which would be the answer. and then add or subtract depending on which one you see first. So here you actually see subtraction first. So you would do 8 minus 5, which is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. So I hope you enjoyed my Aunt Sally. I am sorry. She embarrassed me a little bit. Still not sure what we're going to excuse her from, but it's a good way to remember order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses first, exponents, multiply or divide, add or subtract. And when you're doing the problem, you'll kind of see it starts looking like a triangle or an upset or an ice cream cone. So if you want to write everything out, and then eventually you get your answer. So you should look like an ice cream cone as you're doing your work. And then 13.2, which you're going to do on Thursday, you'll see a lot of problems with braces and brackets, and you basically work the same way, just inside out. I added some videos for you to the slideshow and little my Legos. Don't forget to wash your hands. I thought that was cute. So anyways, I hope that you guys are doing well. You're going to do 13.1 on Tuesday and 13.2 on Thursday. And if you have any questions, you can always join our Google Meet. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.